What's up, guys? This is your host, Kavaski Irvin with the Humming Podcast. Thank you so much for tapping in. Like I told you guys before, we are going to work through this beautiful book called Goldilocks and the Three Grouches, a Big Bird Story Magic classic, a Sesame Street book featuring John Henson's Sesame Street Muppets by Nancy Kristen, illustrated by Joe Matthew. Thank y'all so much for being here with me. Here's the Big Bird story. And it goes like this. One day, one bright sunny day, I was sitting in my nest wishing I had a brand new story to read. I didn't even have to open the covers of my books. I knew all of the stories because I had read every one of them many, many times. Too bad, I said to myself with a sigh. Too bad? Did I hear someone say too bad? I heard Oscar say. I did, I answered. I was just wishing I had a new book to read. You can read my books. Me have lots of good books, Cookie Monster said. Then I was very happy until I looked at Cookie Monster's books. They weren't story books like my books. Do you know what they were? Cookbooks. Every kind of cookbook you could imagine. I don't want to read cookbooks, I said. I want to read a brand new story. What brand new story about? Cookie Monster said. I don't know, I answered. If I knew what the story's about, it wouldn't be a brand new story. If you don't know what it's about, turkey, how do you know you want to read it? Asked Oscar. Well, I was getting pretty upset at this point. That's when I got my great idea. We could make up a brand new story, I said. How about we make up story if we not know what story about? Cookie asked. It can be about anything we want, I answered. Me no story about Goldilocks and Three Bears, Cookie said. Me love part when Goldilocks go into cottage and see porridge with cinnamon and molasses and raisins and honey. Boring. Everyone knows the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I thought this was going to be a brand new story, said Oscar. It is, Oscar, but we have to think of something interesting for the story to be about, I said. How about Goldilocks and the Three Grouches? Oscar asked. Now that could be an interesting story. Okay, I said. Let's give it a try. I'll start. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Goldilocks, and she had nothing to do. She had looked at all her books many, many times, but there were no new stories to read. So Goldilocks decided to take a walk through the woods. Too bad that's not what you decided to do, Oscar interrupted. I continued. After she had walked for a while, she came to a lovely little cottage nest nestled in the trees. I wonder who lives here, she said as she knocked on the front door. But no one answered. So Goldilocks decided to open the door and take a look inside. Then Cookie Monster piped in. Okay, now it's my turn. Tell me what Goldilocks see when she opened the door to the cottage. It was gingerbread cottage, and walls were made of chocolate chippies and marshmallow fluffies. On the table were big plates of macaroons and raspberry fudge brownies. and big cups of delicious hot chocolate to drink. Stop! Why would a grouch live in a gingerbread cottage with all that disgusting stuff inside? I'll tell you what Goldilocks found when she opened the door. It was a dump, Oscar said. Everywhere she looked, there were dirty dishes. The chairs around the table were cracked and broken. Maybe she tried to sit on one and it broke. Anyway, the table was piled high with breakfast, a nice grouch feast. There were sardine pancakes, big glasses of pickle juice, and a plate piled high with burnt toast. Yuck, said Goldilocks. What a shame the Grouches weren't home to hear her. They would have been proud. Goldilocks no could eat that stuff, Cookie said. She would get tummy ache. Goldilocks not a grouch. That's right, Cookie Monster, I said. And I know what she did then. She decided to clean up the Grouch's cottage. Oh, brother, Oscar groaned. First, she washed all the dishes in the sink, and then she scrubbed the floor and even the walls. She took out the garbage and dusted the furniture. And do you know what? She even found a toolbox and fixed the broken chairs. I like that, Oscar said. At first, I was surprised, but then he continued. What a dirty trick. Imagine how angry those Grouches will be when they get back and find their whole cottage ruined. Me know what she did next, Cookie said. She make real breakfast for when they get home. She make peanut butter omelets and waffles with syrup and cinnamon toast and marshmallow pancakes and sliced strawberries. And just as she was about to begin her breakfast, I added, she decided to wait for the others to get back and share the feast. Maybe she tried to wait, but she could do it, Cookie suggested. She waited, I insisted. Now let's see. What did she do while she waited? She took a little nap, Oscar said. She just walked right into their bedroom and crawled into the crummy old sheets and took a nap. Yuck! Me no like that part, Cookie said. I'm trying. Oh, Oscar, she wouldn't sleep on old crummy sheets, I said. I know. She made the beds and put away the clothes that were thrown on the chairs, and then, making sure she didn't mess up the bed sheets or bedspreads, Goldilocks stretched out on top of one of the beds and took a little nap. Remember, she must have been very tired after doing all that work. And that's when the Grouches came home and saw what she had done, Oscar said. Then he continued the story. My wonderful breakfast is ruined, shouted Mama Grouch. My favorite little chair has been nailed together, shouted Baby Grouch. And just wait until I get my hands on whoever made this floor all shiny and slippery, said Papa Grouch. Before Oscar could go any further, I remembered that Goldilocks was still in the bedroom. Oh no, I said. And then the Grouches went right in there and saw her on the bed. Oscar continued. What have you done? They shouted. You ruined our lovely little cottage in the woods. That was the part Oscar had been waiting for. Goldilocks was really angry. She walked right out of that cottage and said she'd never go back and visit them again. And I don't blame her. I said, the end. But what about great breakfast she make? Asked Cookie. Nobody eat it? I'll tell you one thing, Oscar grumbled. She'd better stay away from my trash can. And that's the story. Goldilocks and the Three Grouches. Guys, oh my goodness, I am elated right now. I love that story. That's 10 minutes. We made that. Bye-bye. Thank you guys for listening to this beautiful Big Bird Story Magic story. You guys have a great day.